Here we go. What's up, guys? We're just gonna play some Hydra Sorc, grind some game content here. I'm debating on some things because, like, I got a mythic last week, maybe Sunday on Sunday, I believe, I want to say. And, was not the mythic that I wanted. So, a little disappointed there. It could be laggy again. Dude, I got Tyrio's Might here. I'm still debating throwing this on, though. Because I don't need the conjuration damage reduction if I have damage reduction here. And this gives me damage reduction resistance to all elements, so I don't have to focus on resistance tempers. Which is really good. I don't think I'm running much resistance tempers, though. Yeah, like this is a resistance to all elements. I don't really need it, but... like, I could swap that lightning resist. Oh, no, I'm getting rid of that one. Never mind. Yeah, it doesn't really actually affect me at all, because I don't actually have any resistances on any of these. Okay. I'd be losing total armor, though. That's the only downside to running this. But I kind of want the movement speed buff on it. I'm just going to put this on and see what it does. I'm losing a lot of life, a lot of attack power, and a lot of armor. Ouch. Oh, the attack power is due to me losing my topaz here. Let me go fix that.
There is power in these stones.
Excuse me.
Here you are.
So that's not as big of a drop, but I still did lose quite a bit of tankiness there. A lot of HP, I should say. Oh, that was a good land, too. Resistance to all elements is great. Although I'd rather prefer damage reduction or movement speed there, but that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and buff this. I need more damage output. Nice. I kind of want to refresh this because I want the intelligence land to be on my Hydra heads because I want to try to get 6 or 8 Hydra heads off of this, but eh. I also forgot. I am wanting to look up another build. So I saw a build of for Hydra on Mobilytics that I wanted to try out. I think this is the one right here, Hydra Kuna. Because I saw it and it was a combination of a lot of the skills that I like to use. I just can't believe they use so much actual conduit for this build, but yeah, it's just fine, I guess. Hold on 1 second here. I gotta go look at the skill tree real quick, because I'm gonna try this build out. While this build isn't bad, I'm just not a big fan of the Inferno skill, even though it looks cool. Let's go ahead and reset this real quick. This doesn't change. There you go, that's better. This doesn't change though. Looks like 3 out of 3 here. Mario binding. Oh wait, I skipped a whole section of this. Hold on here. Okay, there we go. Devastation. And elemental dominance, okay. Yep, okay, that's right. And then we run, oops, 1 into there, 3 into here, 1 into mystical ice armor. Okay, that's kind of a weird one, but alright. Usually I prefer the other one because I get more cooldown reduction off of that. 5. We're running Ice Blade on the other one also. Yeah, Invoke Familiar is pretty much the common one there. 3 here, 3 there, 1 there, 1 here. Not taking a special lightning spear here. 3, 3, 3 into that one. Watching someone else play this build on stream the other day, and I was actually kind of surprised by it, so I wanted to give it a shot. I don't know if this is the exact same build, but not running a triple man, that's unusual, okay. And, oh yeah, you don't have enough skill points to run anything else there. Okay. Now, I'm gonna try it out and see how it works. I'm gonna save this build over to a different file here and on my armory, just to make sure here. That way, if I don't like it, I can always just rotate it back, and it doesn't really hurt much. Let me check my skill bar here. So you want to spam unstable currents. So let's go ahead and throw that in here. Hydra is a must for this build. You're gonna get rid of. You're keeping ice armor, correct? Yeah. You're gonna get fire armor and teleport, which is not that uncommon to get rid of teleport here. No, he has it. That actually doesn't look too bad to me, so I'll keep that. And then the enchantments are pretty much almost always the same for most sorcerer builds. Most sorcerer builds run the same 2 enchantments. Alright, let's go to the Paragon board here, because that's going to be the big thing here. Okay. It starts off with Tactician. He doesn't pick those up, which is unusual. He skips right past these. Oh, he does leave you a lot of more mobility. He also doesn't grab this. I'll take that off. He also doesn't grab this. I'll take that off. And he comes down here. Running that way. Let me refund all. Let's just do it that way. Make life easier for myself. I probably should have saved the other build, but that's whatever. First here, but and just go straight up here. I'm not even grabbing the damage buff on this. What? That is crazy. You probably can, but you want to try to get as many boards as possible when you run this, so. First board is done. Tactician goes in the first slot here.
Welcome to my home away from home.
I don't think it's that much different, but. And then the first board, they run. Oh, they do run this, but this is really, really different. Okay. Enchantment Master with Elementalist. Okay. Where's the rune? Glyph is, right here, yep. Alright. That's kind of an annoying one to get to, how they did this one. Okay. Might as well grab that one too while I'm here. And this is Elementalist. Is that what I said? Yep. Okay. Debating that one maybe. I'll go for that one, but I kind of want to shoot over the next board here. Gonna shoot over the next board. Okay. Next board. I'll grab the rest of those nodes later. Fundamental release with Pyromaniac. Okay. I don't think I had fundamental release last time. With the node being where exactly? Kind of a weird spot. Damage reduction is always useful, so I'll grab that. I'm not grabbing all these nodes right this minute. Oh, hold on, I did this wrong. There we go. Let me grab one node right here, probably for the buff on that. And for this one, it's Pyromaniac. Pyromaniac, there we go. Doesn't grab anything there, doesn't grab anything down there. I think I actually pretty much grabbed everything on this board. There we go. This board is like 100% done. Okay. Go right in the next board, which is Searing Heat. With Destruction. And you want the node right there. We just shoot straight over. And straight down. I'm not going to worry about the rest of the nodes just a second here. And this is dexterity based. So I want the dexterity points here. Grab that one. That one. That one's fine. Why not? And then start working my way back down here. Okay. I think overall this isn't too bad. Let's go. Save this in here. And rename this as Hydra There we go. Alright. Now we gotta go look at gear stats here. I don't have all of these gears though. So you're doing Nagu, Ohm, and Sur, and Vex for the build, but Vex is a harder rune to get. So is Ohm. I've been trying to get Ohm for like several seasons. I'm running Sur's Zek, which is going to be fine. That's going to reduce my ultimate cooldown. That's fine. And then Nagu and Ohm. I don't even remember what that does. Am I running Pak and Say? I'm going to keep that for now. Give me some vulnerable damage here. That's fine. I'll do this one. And there you go. Let me go run a pit real quick. Let's not go to the highest tier I can clear right now. I want to see how this build works functionally first here. Bloody Charm, Tranquil Stone, and Fractured Core with a Smoldering Ember. Huh, okay. It'll be an interesting thing to see how this goes, if it ever loads. Did my game crash? And so finally.
Could be lucky.
My goodness, I am so laggy. Why is my game so freaking laggy? not too bad of a build so far. I don't know why I'm so incredibly laggy today. I actually like this a lot better though. I do like this build a lot better. I'm getting more damage out of this build. The other one had good damage, but it was like you had to constantly keep Hydra running to get any sort of damage at all. But seeming you can only have a maximum of 2 Hydras, it kind of just was pretty slow at times to progress. Because if your Hydra damage wasn't high enough, you just weren't doing anything. But now I have multiple sources of damage rather than one singular source. This actually combines Hydra, which is the strongest build this season, and my favorite sorcerer build, which is the Lightning Spirit. So. Hopefully my skills on cooldown. Good. Alright. Not bad. I forgot to kind of check the gear on this. Let's see. Oh, he's running a main hand and an offhand weapon. Okay. Which means I gotta change this up a little bit here. So, let's see, running. Running a wand? Okay. Hydra. Whoops. Yeah, that's the same. I'm leaving that alone. There's a reason why I'm running it for my seeding quests. Okay. Let's go back to the base real quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and check my stash. I think I have a ancestral wand sitting in my stash. Kind of hard to motivate myself to swap out my good item here. I'm running a 2GA. Alright. I don't have an offhand though? What's he running? Intelligence lucky hit. What is a lucky hit for? Oh, restore primary resource. And then maximum life. No. No. Kinda wasn't anticipating that, but okay. I don't know why my game is incredibly laggy.
It is done. Good boots, I guess. Ooh, we got unique boots, nice. No, garbage. Oh, man. Alright, let's see here. Maybe it's not just my... Maybe it's just my PC. I think my PC is just lagging. I don't think it's just my game. But why? I have no idea. Close that. Let's close this. Thank you for closing. That'll help a little bit here. What's going on here? I don't know why my PC is being so laggy right now.
don't know. I end up closing on my browser. It's just being like incredibly laggy. I can't even load anything on the browser. My game seems better now, though. No, or not. I don't think I'm running any updates in the background. Normally, that would be my problem. But I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did all my updates before I started streaming. I guess I probably should throw axial conduit on. Why am I even throwing this on? Oh, it's for the resource generation and maximum. That's why. The maximum boosts your damage output. I guess I could run it, but that armor drop's gonna hurt bad. But whatever. Ouch. It's a pretty big drop on everything. I don't know. I suppose. I don't want to. Oh yeah, right.
You lose a little mass to dust.
What did I have in there? Pock. And what does it say? Yeah. Ah. I think it said he was running emeralds in the weapon, though. Oh yeah, you could. If you're running single hand, you wouldn't be able to put a rune on there. Alright, I'm leaving mindless stuff alone for now. Alright, any other dungeons I can kill here? Ooh, Dario. I don't know how well this is going to hold up against Dario, but we'll find out. Absolutely shredded him, okay. Almost died to the lag. Excuse me. That was anticlimactic. Nothing of value out of that. Guess we'll try another boss here. Or go for another whisper. That's probably what I'll go for. If I can find anything of value worth going for a whisper for. Outside's usually where I farm whispers quite a bit. Where is... There's this one. I haven't gotten that? I'm gonna teleport over here and I'm gonna go down to the PvP area and go a boss down there real quick. You only can kill him once per day, I think. I think it is. I think it's once every 24 hours or something like that. They used to say that, and then, like, you could kill him, like, you refresh, like, every hour. I don't know if it said it on him specifically, or if it was just something I saw on Max Roll map. Or something else. I don't remember exactly. Mark down this direction. That way I know I'm going. I like having a lot of these teleporters anyway, just because, like, whenever I do whispers, it's nice to just be able to teleport right to where I want to go. Which I do farm a lot of whispers now that I'm in the end game. Alright. Where's the boss? This him? Is he not spawned yet? Oh my goodness. I feel like my game's gonna crash at this rate. Pretty well enjoying this build here. I accidentally placed my second Hydra too quickly. Boss still hasn't spawned yet, eh? It's kind of a pain. Where's the boss at? It's not spawned, I guess. Maybe somebody killed him recently. There he is. I don't care too much about the Seeds of Hatred, to be honest. Yeah, they work kind of like the Purveyor, but unless you're farming them a lot, I don't think he drops as good as stuff either. Or sells, I should say, not drops.
It is done.
We don't want any of those, but looking for amulets. This gave me a decent ring. Let's see. Still ran out of space, huh? I don't care about the resistances. Because the build I'm running doesn't need it. With my materials might right now. Oof, dodge chance. Rough stat to land on. Thought I cleared a bunch of space. I cleared two. Yeah, I don't care about the rest of that crap. Ooh. Got Infernal Hordes. No bosses though. Where's the other PvP area? There it is. This would actually be the closest teleporter right here, I think. Actually, there's not a teleporter there. They wouldn't put 3 teleporters that close together. Maybe they got 4 clustered over here, too. It would actually make sense to be a teleporter there, though. Alright, fine, I'll teleport here and run over there. You mark that spot. And I'll take my sweet time getting over there. The boss is here, though. I couldn't help myself. He was right there, waiting for me to kill him. Waypoint accessed. Quests complete. Any other quests in this area? Do an event and turning my bloodstones here. What we're gonna do? Done. And we're out of here. Next.
It is done.
Greetings. A bit of start. I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Hello, shiny game.
What a fuck?
Hello, shiny. Wow. There's something special.
Trying to see if I can land a And then one on
That knows it well.
the actual conduit, but no success. Alright. I'm gonna be running a minion necro a bit later also. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I'm gonna check this. I'm at 27,000, okay. I wanna check on this again. Which one was he running? I gotta get those pages back open here. History. There we go. I'm just checking a couple builds here and I'm in here. Just go with the normal Hydra community here. I'll do the other variants later. These Hail of Verglass. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with Hydra community for this moment in time. Where's his? Oh, right. No, there it is. None of these. Not using any of these. Alright. I think I'm running School of Denial though, so that wouldn't be bad. I kind of want to craft this one anyway for my Sword or Necro. But unfortunately, it doesn't really fit his build that I'm running. What am I running in here? This is Denial, Denial, and Power. Okay. It was kind of disappointing here. Go to Paragon. Oh, what mercenaries are they? I didn't even look. They run Subo and Eldkin, which I'm not running Eldkin right now. Who am I running? Variana. I'm running right here in Variana. Okay, that's... Okay, let me go switch that then. Totally didn't even think about that. Elkin for Field of Languish with Hydra. That actually isn't bad. Okay.
Don't think Subo likes me.
I don't think Subo likes anyone. But don't fret. He's wary of anything new.
Run him. I haven't leveled up Elkin that season either, so. Run Flame Surge for now. Until I get some Hydra, until I get the other one. Anything good in here? No. Masterwork and Cash is nice though. I'll take that.
Oh, glad that's done.
me go look at my Paragon board now. I already did that board. The board's mostly done. That board's done. This is the board I'm working on. I think this is running a dexterity build, right? So let's go to the right. Go down one more and then over. I should hit this. Yes, it does. Perfect. I'm running this way to grab that fire damage, critical strike damage, and then head over here for this legendary node. Oh, I did want to show one thing off for this season is like this, how much points I can gain. So we're at about 27,000, right? I'm going to show how much you can get off of one pit run, especially at this low leveled pit 2, no less. Or Infernal Hordes. I don't know why I said pit. But, here we go. This is the main wave of Infernal Hordes. And I'm going to get... I think I can come up with almost 100,000 points. I mean, I don't know what my record is. I think I've gotten 150,000 season points in one Infernal Hordes run. Which is absurd. Check something. I only need 6 more to get my... Now I need to remove the Vampiric Curse. And that one's done. I'm very close on this. I only need 1 more. And both of these are very close to done, so that's easy. And that one's done, and then I gotta start working on Torment 4. Alright. Exchange the Herodic File for Herodic Knowledge. I could probably do that right now. Craft a Herodic Jewel. I could do that one. That one's done. I'm almost Artificer tier 55. I've got a Glare at 30, so that's not terrible. Open any jewelry bounty caches. Armor bounty caches, ancestral bounty caches. Is this from the Whispers? Yeah. Not too bad there. Thanks for the follow, Plugged. How you doing? Oh, thank you for the Prime. I don't. Is that a Prime subscription? I don't know if you realize what that was. Oh, you subbed. Okay, that's what that means. I am doing good. I am just enjoying myself some Diablo here. I got sidetracked in the middle of a quest too. I wanted to switch one thing over real quick. Where is it? Ball lightning over there. There we go. Keep accidentally using the wrong skill there. There we go. I've seen you pop in here in quite a while. Oh my goodness, I'm up to 38. When did that happen? I'm just getting that much damage output right now? It's insane. I don't know what I was at the end of the first bit, but I got a lot of points from that wave. Yeah, I'm not always on Twitch either, most. This game looks complex. It can be. Trying to learn every different thing on here can be complex, but when you play it enough, you kind of pick things up. Like I played Diablo 3, and then I played Diablo Immortal and heavily, and then I played this heavily. I played Diablo 3 pretty heavily too. I had it on like every console. I had it on PC, Xbox, and Switch. Not a big fan of any of these perks. I guess I'm a little different. Always go for more points. This game isn't as complex as others like I've played. There's so much builds and stuff online for this game. They kind of give you like walkthroughs and stuff of all the different builds and what to use. That's what I typically run now. I occasionally will run my own build. The Paragon boards are a pain to deal with. Like Paragon boards often have glitches that you can take advantage of, and unless you know what they all are, sometimes you can just miss out on so much damage out of it. Maybe. No, I hate that perk. Unstoppable doesn't hurt anything, but not really what I'm going for there. Yeah, it's fine. Yay, Subo! I'll run this one. Screw it. Both a lot of fun. I gotta get back into my Necro though. I keep building Necros and then get them to like with 60 and then never play them again. I did that last season with Bone Spear Necro and I've done it with Minion Necro like 3 times. This build was supposed to be the most powerful build of the season, so. Gonna play it. play a good build. My builds don't usually high tier push, so I can get him tournament 3 and tournament 4, but I struggle to push hit with my own moves. Kind of getting really unlucky with these picks, though. Hopefully I'll get something good on this one. Ah, yes, this is what I wanted right here. More Hellborn. Yeah, this build is really good, but I'm only on Torment 2 at the moment, so I got a little more work to go. I can go to Torment 3, but I'm kind of holding on a little bit yet. This is also only Infernal Horde, so it's not as difficult content to clear. I should be playing on Torment 3, but I'm trying to farm stuff. Bad. No, maybe. No. Yeah, I guess. Well, they finally patched that bug where I couldn't see my cinders, though. I kept having that problem. I don't want to... So I'm tempted to do this one, but the only problem is if I do this one, it'll get rid of my Hellborn spawn. It'll still spawn the Aether Lord, but it won't get rid of my Hellborn spawn. Actually, kind of not really getting a lot out of it, though. I thought I'd get a lot more. bad. 180,000 from 20,000 isn't too bad. About 160,000 before you reach the boss. Yeah, this is why I said Infernal Hordes is like the most broken way to farm season points. Just for boots, hopefully they're good ones. I'm hoping they're Rackenout's Wake, because that is my favorite pair of boots. It is, yes. Not great for this particular build, but it's what I was looking for. I'm going to use, ooh, and movement speed, perfect. I'm going to use that in another one of my builds, actually. That might go on my Necromancer later. I already ranked him up to 4. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me go look at what this is supposed to run here. Because I don't really fully recall. This one and that one. And then he runs Field of Languish for Hydra. Perfect. Does he run on his focus here? Offhand. Resource intelligence and cooldown reduction. What did I land? Nah, not a great land, but
Let's go.
not a great land. Trying to get to Torment 4 here and finish my season quests line. Be nice if I get the mythic that I've been farming for, but I haven't been that lucky. Alright, I guess it's probably about time I go kill those Zur here if I have them. Wow, I don't have Zur at all. Okay. Well, scratch that plan. Let's go... I can kill Ice Beast, though. For Whisper points. I'll give him any lose, though. Can't open the chest, unfortunately, but got that Whisper that I wanted. Taking advantage of the Whisper event they're running right now. Giving me double loot. Oh, it's got 3 GA Astral. Axios Conduit, that's actually really good. No, nothing out of that. I mean, the amulet's not terrible, but... Oh, am I full again? 1,000 life every 5 seconds? No. Not a great GA to land anyway. There's some exquisite blood, that's what I needed. guess I'll just grab all this and get rid of it anyway. Because the life is a good one on that. Mana kill wouldn't be too bad, but I want to swap out critical strike chance. Maybe I'll use that. But I need a wand to go with it at the moment, because I do not have. What did I say I have for my landings on these? That wasn't bad if I swap out damage DOT for something else, but... Where's my other one? The sword... Vulnerable damage. And not a lot of whispers at this moment. Interesting. Did I get enough to fight Zur out of that? No, I did not. I have 41 Varshan, though. You know what? I want to try something. I'm going to go try to see if I can kill Varshan on T3. Alright, I still got enough armor. Let's go try to kill me a Varshan. I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not. If I kill Varshan on T3, we're staying on T3. What? I wasn't even in that. What those ice orbs that are flying around are. I don't remember those before. Oh, you know what? I do kind of remember them now. Oh, lag. Not good. Got her though. We got her. Actually got a lot of good stuff out of that. Unfortunately, not any of the stuff that I actually wanted to get out of that. Alright. I don't know if there's any builds that run these use everything anymore right now. Staff of Endless Rage is good for my fireball build that I'm not running. But alright. Kind of surprised that went that smoothly. Any other good whispers? No? I got a dungeon key that I want to use? No? Dang. You can't sell them. What is with all the people trying to sell mythics? You can't sell them. This game's been long enough that you should be able to know that.
What's left, you ask?
Wait, did I? Oh, okay. Yeah. I gotta understand if you're a new player, but if you're getting a bunch of mythics, you should know. Someone should tell you that's helping you. I don't need that Rainbow of the Infinite because I have that one. I got two unique versions of this, so I can get rid of that. Which ones do I got? Movement speed and non-physical damage. Okay, not a bad buff. Not bad at all. I got the same land on both of these. That's awesome. This one's a better version, though. Way better version. Yeah, flicker step. Let's get rid of this flicker step. Gotta clear these out every once in a while. I'll run this from my wand. I'm kidding. Where am I? No, I'm kidding. Alright, let's go into pit real quick. I need to go farm some levels. Actually, on second thought, maybe we'll get some layer hordes. I don't know why people like bash on Doombringer. It's actually like a pretty solid mythic. Maybe not this season, but overall it's not a bad mythic. But if you're like me and you get like the worst pick, you can't get Doombringer for myself. I think the only characters that can get Doombringer are Necromancer and Barbarian, which I believe. And Doombringer is actually not bad for Barbarian because you get like 5 different weapons, or 4 or 5 different weapons you can carry out of Barbarian. So having one of them be a Doombringer isn't too bad. Not a bad weapon for a lot of builds. It works pretty well for a while. And mythics are usable at level 35, so pretty much every mythic is good if you're at level 35. I always did find that weird that mythics are usable at level 35, but you can't get them until you're in Torment, which requires level 60. What did I come down here for? Right, I came down here for the pit, or the run over here. I don't know if I can do this run or not. I need to start playing in a party on here so I can get some more buffs to my drop rates. Alright, let me run Lair Horde boss keys. Do I really want any of these? I need gloves. I need gauntlets. But, hold on a sec. Let me check one thing. Running core skills on that? Yes, I am. That's core stats. That's not what I was looking for. Defensive legendaries, utilities, ability resource, chaotic, uniques. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll run more armor. Hopefully I'll land what I'm looking for here. I need to get the unique drop one, the mythic drop one, and then buff it with more unique drops. It's not doing too bad. Moving through this pretty good. Kinda got stuck there. My only defensive skill is my move on. The only thing I don't like that they did with their kills, they got rid of all the defensive skills. Still like focused purely on offense. Which isn't bad for a glass cannon build anyway, but those barriers can definitely make a huge difference. What ability is that? I haven't seen that one. I think I kind of want to swap my ice armor over. Ooh, that's a goblin. Die, goblin. Yes. Give me better loot drops at the end of this. I almost never see him. Still definitely needs some work to really be good at 23, but not too good, too bad, considering. Alright, I'll hit my upgrade to 4 here on this one. You get a full upgrade on this one. At least usually I do, I might have to change it. is. Now I can just zip through Now I can just zip through here because I don't care about anything. There's nothing worth fighting in here. Unless I run into a goblin. Someone need all my keys on the fucking boss. Let's go. Now this boss. Yuck. Eh. Oh, this actually was a little bit easier than I expected there. Got a lot. There's a lot of loot for so little actual that I actually wanted here. I'm gonna get damage buff on that one? Why? I mean, I get it, but at the same time I don't. All that and I still didn't get enough to go fight Lord Zur. Oh my goodness. Why is he not dropping anything this season? I've had to have fought almost every boss in here at least 3 or 4 times, but I've yet to fight Lord Zur this season. Where am I going with this? Let me look. Attack speed, critical strike, chance, and lucky hit chance from the Ring of Starless Skies. And then core skills. But you ain't gonna get a core skill land in a ring. I don't think that's even possible. Where am I on node wise? Oh, did I grab the wrong node here? I guess it doesn't really matter, it's the same. Just because that's how you did it. I don't know if it makes a difference. I got pretty good points out of that one, surprisingly.
What's left, you ask?
Let's start masterworking some of this stuff here. I haven't upgraded my helmet either. Oh my goodness. I have a lot of... Considering the fact that I have like 4 gear that's not even ancestral or masterworked at all, and I have only 1 gear that's masterwork past 4 is kind of impressive on T3. Alright, I'm gonna masterwork this gear. The 4, even though it's not pyromancy damage. I mean, I guess, but I have 1 pyromancy skill, and that's my Hydra, so I guess it's okay. Not really what I wanted to land on that, but... There's only one thing I want to land on this one, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. I want more core skill. Armor's fine, because I do need more armor. So that's not a bad land. Go for another Hydra land here. Yes, another level to Hydra. Let's go ahead and run my next one on... I'm running a 2G8 Talrashus? What? Okay. Not really what I was hoping. I didn't think I was running 2G8, but alright. I want cooldown reduction on this, I think, yeah. Guess that's fine. Not really what I was going for there, but that'll work. Whatever. Evade cooldown reduction's good. Spam more evade. Let's go ahead and level this up. Okay, not really what I was hoping to land there, but you know, whatever, I guess.
This will do.
Attack speed, that alert. But double landed armor is not bad. They hit my armor cap, so that's good. Let's run this one for now until I find out a better ring. Inferno cooldown reduction. Oh, I just realized I'm not running Inferno anymore. Alright, let's go see if I can fix that here momentarily. Alright. No, that was a terrible land. That one's gonna be a hard one to get because you gotta get very specific with that one. Do I really not have a helmet I can use? I have one. What is it? Yeah, I know why I'm not using it. I don't want thorns or fire resistance, so. Makes sense there. That buffed me quite well, actually.
Wear the stars around your neck.
There we go. Now let me go craft a few things over here. So these ones I just always run the buff to all stats and then usually either maximum life, Song of the Mountain, or Redmane Buzz gives you life, Song of the Mountain gives you armor. And then I usually run this one, which gives you resistances. Because these ones just give you each a certain set of resistances, and this one gives you all of them. And gives you armor.
A potent quantity indeed.
And gives you maximum resistance, so. Go ahead and run that, run that, run that, and run that. I think I'm running like max resistance. Yeah, I'm running 85% resistance. Yeah. With all those running, I'm running enough resistance for Torment 4 easily. Now it's whether or not I can survive on Torment. Whether I have the damage output for Torment 4. That's the real question there. have enough armor with this? Yeah, I do. Not bad. 2 minutes is a good time. Oh, it's not vampiric. That was poison. Not too bad. 3.5 minutes. Get the boss. I should be able to kill the boss relatively quickly. Oh yeah. There we go. Should be able to go to 40, and that was 45, wasn't it? Maybe 50? Let's try it. Won't hurt anything. At worst, we die. A lot. At best, we win. So. I like Hero's Might, so if I die a bunch, it's not going to hurt me that much. You're making a really good time here. Do. Goodness, there's so many enemies. I really do need Highly Defense Crest, oh my goodness. The cooldowns are just too long.
Yeah.
Oh! Please be actual conduit, and I got a wand too. Yes, it is. Haha! And it's the one I wanted! Let's go! I don't care about any of the other ones. The damage reduction would be the only other one I would have taken. Yeah. The intelligence is a good land on that, though. Ooh, I can upgrade that to 2. Kind of surprised I was able to level up that much, or power up that much. Let me go make a lift board here real quick. You just go down, and then it goes over this way. And then it just goes and grabs that, hugs this corner here and goes and grabs that. That's good, though. Very good. Okay, that was totally unnecessary. Let me swing over and go collect my reward. And then I must get rid of this other axial conduit and masterwork it. Masterwork it immediately. And let's see what this gives me. It's my first one I've gotten. Ooh, please. That's probably not going to be the amulet I want, but I'm going to hope. One can hope it is. Oh my goodness, that is perfect. It did not give me the stats that I was hoping to get out of it, but I still like this amulet. Another wand. Give me intelligence and maximum life. What is the stats that they run on his wand here? Maximum life and intelligence. So that's good land. And then a lucky hit to restore primary resource. If I can swap the lucky hit chance, that's a perfect wand. That's awesome. That was huge, actually. I want the lucky hit, but I want it to give me resource instead of life. Come on. I'll take damage over critical strike damage. Almost missed the lucky hit thing on that, but don't give me heal. Yes, this one right there. That's perfect. Let's go. And it gives you... Hydra does increase damage, okay. And the offhand's running... Looks like damage. Huh. Okay. I didn't anticipate that one being the one they ran on that. Where's it at? It's running maximum resource, intelligence, and cooldown reduction. I'm gonna take this one, and I'm just gonna get the, I'll keep the mana on kill and replace the critical strike chance, I think. Let's see, if it gives me something good, we'll throw these on. If not, I don't know if I want... What's my critical strike chance right now? 12%. Yeah, that's not very high. I could slap that on because with all the buffs I'm getting there, that'll give me pretty much a guaranteed critical strike chance with my Hydra. So I could actually leave that. I'm gonna leave that and swap the mana on kill. That's what I'm gonna do. I have pretty good... I'll throw intelligence on here for now. Kind of want cooldown reduction, though. I really need some cooldown. That's actually not bad. I'm running 2 out of the 3 stats that I want on here. Or 1 of the 3 stats that I want on here. Actually, let me look at the pit push critical strike build, because I think that one actually has... probably does keep the critical strike. Yeah, maximum life and intelligence, which is I'm running. And maximum resource. So, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna run this with try to land. That's actually perfect. The only difference would be the critical strike chain, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and put that on and put that on. Now here comes the fun part. I hate doing this because this never works the way I want it to. Alright. What am I running? Hydra damage. Hydra heads, right? I think so, yeah. We're off to a great start, though. Not. Hopefully I'll get at least one that I wanted on this one. No. Okay, I'll take that one, even though it's not the best version of that I wanted. I wanted the +2 heads, but I'll take the one. It's at least partway there. At least I couldn't get a bad upgrade out of that, because I'm running all of those skills, so you can't really get a bad upgrade out of this, just not a good one. one's technically to be the same way. Not really necessarily a bad upgrade, but... There we go. 2 heads from a Hydra. No. 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 Wow, I bricked both of them. I half bricked both of them. That's awesome. Fortunately, I have a scroll. I didn't think I did, but I do. Guess I might run lightning speed damage at this rate. There we go. Only 1 temper short of breaking it a second time. And I couldn't fix it that time. My goodness. Why does it not want to give me... Well, I guess I ran lightning speed damage on that one. That's crazy.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. What do you need?
I'm gonna go for... Try to see if I can land on stable cooldown. Current cooldown reduction here. There we go. Well, kind of disappointing that I ended up bricking, half bricking one of my items, but you know, whatever. Now I come over here,
In these stones.
pull those off, pull that off, pull that
Fashion
off,
this into something exquisite.
and put a second socket on this one. And that's done. So we can get rid of that. Alright. So I can go and masterwork these. Really not what I was trying to land there.
There's a good one.
That was actually a good land. I'll take that.
Some solid bricks here.
And an attack speed, that's not too bad. Did a lot of intelligence buffs out of that. It's crazy. Alright. Running some emeralds here. And then we're running pop and say. Did I run for now? Oh, what was the other combination that I was running though? I don't know. Oh yeah, Zek. So yeah, there we go. Now we gotta go get the right
The wonders of sanctuary at your
abilities on
fingertips.
this.
I may help.
Hydra.
Sublime.
This one was doing pyromancy skills have increased damage, right? Yeah. Critical strike damage. I don't think I have that one bookmarked. Alright. Everything on this one. Deal increased damage while Ice Armor is active.
If I cannot be in the wilderness. Yes.
That one's good. Let me just make sure there's not a better... I haven't upgraded the skill yet. I did. Let me go ahead and repatch that back on there. No, that's fine. I don't touch any of the rest of this. Alright. Excuse me. My goodness. Let's try 54. I'm not confident enough in 55 here. If I clear 54 pretty well, then I might attempt 55. Wow, I died really quick, but I was lagging kind of a little bit there. I was trying to move around, but I kept teleporting back to the same spot. I'm surprised build feels really squishier than it did earlier. My damage output feels much less. I think that's what I'm really noticing here. My damage output took a massive dip out of that. I think that's what I think we just come back out of here. I've died twice already, I'm not winning this. My damage output took a huge hit. Holy cow. And then in the build description it says, oh, you won't notice the damage output. Oh, I noticed it alright. maybe not the higher tier when you start having some of the mythics and stuff, but tier I really noticed that difference. I don't know the damage is much difference on this one. Yeah, damage did take a hit. Not as bad as I thought it was, but it still took a pretty good hit. I'm about a minute slower right now than I was last time. Back on the pace, closer to the pace I was last time I cleared this. Still like, right now I cleared this is about the time I cleared it last time, so means I'm a little bit slower still. About 30 seconds slower. Go. Even though I just used my ultimate, but whatever. Not too bad, I guess. Give me. And over there. I think with that, I need to go ahead and dismantle everything here, and let me call that good with all my buffs expiring now. I think that would be a pretty good stream. It was a little bit later stream today, but pretty decent stream. I got some stuff done and trying out a new build that I like pretty well so far. Experiment more with this, maybe get some better gear, hopefully. Content-wise, this week we did post 2 videos. I think I was supposed to post one yesterday, but I kind of got a little busy this week, and then kind of mixed up some stuff here with the videos. I thought we were doing different days, and I don't know. They got a little mixed up there. So we did post 2 videos this week. We posted a tier list for Vanguard and a tier list for the supports from our rivals. Those are both up. If you guys haven't already seen them, feel free to go ahead and check those out. I didn't post the videos and I didn't do the editing. That was Muffin did. Faith Muffin did most of the video. I just kind of helped him build the tier lists, and then he did the videos. So feel free to check those out. There's gonna be another tier list coming out for duelists at some point. I gotta get with Muffin here and build the tier list with him here. I saved duelists for last because there's so many more duelists than everybody. There's like more duelists than both the other 2 roles combined. It feels like it's gonna take a minute to get through. So we'll be working on that here hopefully soon, and then I got to get some more content together probably tomorrow or Sunday. Be streaming probably Marvel Rivals tomorrow. I need to get some more Marvel Rivals content for another video. So probably stream Marvel Rivals tomorrow, even though I'd rather play Diablo right now. But we're getting there. I'm still playing and enjoying Marvel Rivals. I've been really big into Diablo at the moment because I'm trying to get to that point where I want to push and I get far until I start kind of like tanking a little bit, and then I kind of go, okay, I'm done. I'm this game, play something else. So I guess spacing out a little bit more has me not wear out on it, I guess, as much too. So there is that. But I will see you guys tomorrow, and I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Bye. Bye, Luffy.